disaster this morning. I moved my tray over here so I could check to see how the surface of the soil was. That actually looks fine. I should move it out. And I noticed that these were wet. Can you see that? You see the moisture? Okay, now I had this, my water bottle sitting there. You know how I was saying the other day that this was about 5 years old? Well, I'm guessing that it has sprung a leak. And it was probably leaking a little bit all night. And I had my seeds, my next round of seeds, just sitting here. So these didn't get wet. They're okay. So I stuck them there. Those are very wet. And these are a little wet. I'm going to start to sort of hang the other ones over there too. Oh, goodness. Just goes to show, always make sure that you have your seeds sitting in something. A little container. I usually have one of these. So one of these sitting up here that I put my seeds in. So why don't I just do that? Now I've got a nice handy spot to keep my seeds from getting messed. Let's just set that down there for now. Oh man. Could have been worse. I could have had more seeds out here, but let's get this cleaned up. Okay. Man. Okay, so these seeds, they're pretty soaked. They'll probably still germinate, but they won't last very long. So, bummer. Man. Well, looks like I'm growing a lot of parsley this year. Because I'm basically just gonna start all this parsley. I'm bummed about this lettuce. Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay. So this is gonna hang right here, and I'm gonna put my fan on. I think the parsley I'm just gonna multi-sow everything that's in there and get that going. It's gonna be a lot of curled parsley. Oh, there wasn't so much in probably would have used this all this year anyway, but I'm bummed. It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Because I had all of my new lettuce packs sitting out here until like yesterday. So, bummer. In the meantime, it's Slow Drip is going to live in there. Okay, so I went to the internet and did a little digging, did a little study on what the internet said, and these wet seed packets, I think the best advice was to open them, spread the seeds out, and let them dry. So that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't seem to be as big of a disaster unless, one, the seeds have germinated already, in which they need to be planted immediately, or two, they've gotten moldy from being wet. So I don't think it's been that long for them to get moldy, so I think we're okay. Let's see. All right, we've got the fewest of these, so I think I'm going to put them in the little teacup. All right. Okay. I'm like making it more of a mess. Okay, so there's that. I gotta make sure I keep up with which seed is on what plate here. Oof. Okay. Oh, so many seeds. Handy garden spoon for the win. Now, parsley takes a little while to germinate anyway, and the seed coat is pretty substantial. So I'm not too worried about these parsley seeds, if I'm honest. Okay. Those are not too bad, actually. Not very wet, those. Okay. Okay. Oh, those are not too bad. Those are still relatively dry. Oh, that's good. That's good. I was worried about the lettuce seeds. So I bet these are okay. My packet is still decent. Okay, let's see if I can get them out. All right. Those seem okay. A little damp maybe, but they seem all right. All right, we'll just make sure they get nice and dry. Okay, oh, one more. These are barely wet, so this package is barely wet, so these should be fine. Okay, so the worst of it was this this double curled parsley from Fedco. They're pretty damp. Put your stuff up so it doesn't get watered on, okay?